Work is to discover your work and then with all your heart to give yourself to it. If you knew what I know about the power of giving, you would not let a single meal pass without sharing it in some way. Learn this from water. Loud splashes the brook, but the ocean's depth are calm. I never see what has been done. I only see what remains to be done. The past is already gone. The future is not yet here. There's only one moment for you to live. The trouble is, you think you have time. Your work is to discover your work and then with all your heart to give yourself to it. The tongue, like a sharp knife, kills without drawing blood. Believe nothing, no matter where you read it, or who said it, no matter if I have said it, unless it agrees with your own reason and your own common sense. Teach this triple truth to all: a generous heart, kind speech, and a life of service and compassion are the things which renew humanity. Holding on to anger is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. What you think, you become. What you feel, you attract. What you imagine, you create. Meditation brings wisdom. Lack of meditation leaves ignorance. Know well what leads you forward and what holds you back, and choose the path that leads to wisdom. There are only two mistakes one can make along the road to truth: not going all the way, and not starting.
No one saves us but ourselves. No one can and no one may. We ourselves must walk the path. If a man's thoughts are muddy, if he is reckless and full of deceit, how can he wear the yellow robe? Whoever is master of his own nature, bright, clear and true, he may indeed wear the yellow robe. Anger will never disappear so long as thoughts of resentment are cherished in the mind. Anger will disappear just as soon as thoughts of resentment are forgotten. One should strive to understand what underlies sufferings and diseases, and aim for health and well-being while gaining in the path. If you are quiet enough, you will hear the flow of the universe. You will feel its rhythm. Go with this flow. Happiness lies ahead. Meditation is key. Those who are free of resentful thoughts surely find peace. There has to be evil so that good can prove its purity above it. The whole secret of existence is to have no fear. Never fear what will become of you, depend on no one. Only the moment you reject all help are you freed. Everything that has a beginning has an ending. Make your peace with that and all will be well. The root of suffering is attachment. The only real failure in life is not to be true to the best one knows. Purity or impurity depends on oneself. No one can purify another. However many holy words you read, however many you speak, what good will they do you if you do not act upon them? If we could see the miracle of a single flower clearly, our whole life would change. Those who have failed to work toward the truth have missed the purpose of living. In separateness lies the world's greatest misery, in compassion lies the world's true strength. If you find no one to support you on the spiritual path, walk alone. There is no companionship with the immature. Work out your own salvation. Do not depend on others. All wrongdoing arises because of mind. If mind is transformed, can wrongdoing remain? It is a man's own mind, not his enemy or foe, that lures him to evil ways. We are shaped by our thoughts, we become what we think. When the mind is pure, joy follows like a shadow that never leaves. There is nothing so disobedient as an undisciplined mind, and there is nothing so obedient as a disciplined mind. Your worst enemy cannot harm you as much as your own unguarded thoughts. You will not be punished for your anger, you will be punished by your anger. Wear your ego like a loose-fitting garment. People with opinions just go around bothering one another. Speak or act with an impure mind and trouble will follow you. In the sky, there is no distinction of east and west. People create distinctions out of their own minds and then believe them to be true. The secret of health for both mind and body is not to mourn for the past, worry about the future, or anticipate troubles, but to live in the present moment wisely and earnestly. To keep the body in good health is a duty, otherwise we shall not be able to keep our mind strong and clear.